I've been at GCA for 21 years. When I started, I was the high school and middle school athletic director. I coached varsity boys basketball, and I taught all the PE at the school, K through 12.
And I was just at home with our newborn Parker, kind of lonely, and I kind of figured if I was going to see my husband, I needed to kind of dive into the GCA world that I really, at that point, did not know much about. Looking back, GCA became our second family that long ago, and it still is. So we have 4 kids currently at GCA, and our oldest graduated from GCA a few years ago.
We are still here at GCA for so many reasons. Teachers and coaches are different at GCA. They want students to do their best on tests, projects, all of that, but they also care about students in a deeper way in life, in relationships, in extracurricular activities that they do. I know that that's been our experience with our kids, and it's also something that I'm trying to do.
We have kids who are in dual credit classes, and we have a kid who actually had an IEP when he first came here and needed a lot of extra help. And I, as a mom, really loved seeing how the school came around him and encouraged him, and they were so excited for every little win. I love knowing how GCA is just an extension of our home and how we are wanting our children to be raised in the Lord. Whether it be in chapel, of course, but I feel like it comes in math class, it comes in PE class. Jamie would never say this, but like to watch him impact students is really, really cool for me as his wife, to see kids come to him and ask him to get together for coffee and pray years after they've graduated. To see a former basketball player come back and say, hey, can we get coffee so I can ask you what's it look like to be a godly father, because he was about to have a baby. Countless students who are just, I'm so proud of them because they are living out their mission for the Lord, and they're striving in the business world, but even more, they're striving as parents and seeing them raising their kids to love Jesus.
We wouldn't be sending our kids to the school unless we continue to see these stories over and over and over. And it's been a huge encouragement for us as we continue to raise our kids and continue to be confident in sending them to GCA.
There have been times where it's been so hard financially for us to be able to make it. And we sit down and we just come back to, no, like this is where he is supposed to be. This is where the ministry is.
There's still students that need to see the love of Christ. And if that's my heart, then why would I lose focus because of situations? And the most important thing for us was that spiritual component, that our kids would have friends that love Jesus, and that they would also be taught how to love Jesus through academics, athletics at GCA.
Another reason that we're here is because our kids absolutely have loved their time here. Parker, Finn, Evie, DJ, and Zane all feel like this is their second home.
Our 5th grader is so excited to come to school, to see his teachers, to get to be with his friends. It's a highlight of his life. I think it's incredible that your kids love coming to school.
I mean, why would we go anywhere else when our kids are so happy here? So we actually asked our kids how they would describe GCA to somebody who didn't know about it. They said things like, it feels like family. We have amazing friends. It's somewhere that they belong, that there's always someone to talk to, and they all just talked about how they learn more and more about Jesus at school.
That's the biggest part, is that our kids, when they get older and they have to make these big decisions about what am I going to do with my life, the prayer is that there's a relationship there, or a conversation, or a class that they remember, or a locker room talk that they can point back to and say, oh, it's really about Christ. It's really about others and serving. We hope that that's what they take away from this place, that they make that their whole life.
What excites me the most for the future of GCA is everything, all of it. I'm excited to see the growth. I'm excited for the land that we just got. I'm excited for the buildings to expand, to see new students coming in and families coming in and being impacted the way that our family has been. So you supporting the school, you are supporting students, you're supporting their families, you're supporting the community, but most importantly, you are supporting the kingdom of God.